Hey everyone, welcome back to Bike Beat, the place where passion meets two wheels. Today, we're diving into a bike that blends old school charm with modern day reliability, the 2025 Yamaha SR400. Whether you're a fan of vintage styling or just someone who appreciates simplicity done right, this machine is something worth talking about. First things first, let's set the tone. The SR400 isn't trying to be the fastest bike on the block, nor does it come loaded with cutting-edge tech. That's not what this bike is about. What Yamaha has done with the 2025 SR400 is preserve a piece of motorcycling history, tweak it just enough for today's riders, and deliver a ride that feels as pure as it looks. Now, under the tank, you've got a 399 cubic centimeters air-cooled, single-cylinder, SOHC engine. It's a 4-stroke thumper with fuel injection, putting out just under 24 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 28 Nm of torque at 3,000 RPM. It's modest by today's standards, but here's the thing, this isn't about raw numbers. This engine is all about that torquey, responsive low-end feel that makes city riding and relaxed cruising such a pleasure. And yes, before you ask, it's still kickstart only. That's right. No electric starter here. Yamaha stuck with the old-school kickstart system, complete with a decompression lever and sight window, so you can line up top dead center before giving it that satisfying kick. Is it a little more work? Sure. But it's also part of the charm. There's a ritual to starting this bike that really connects you to it. And once it fires up, the engine delivers a throaty, mellow exhaust note that's music to the ears. Suspension-wise, we're looking at traditional telescopic forks up front and dual shocks in the rear. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. It's soft enough for urban potholes, smooth enough for casual weekend rides. Handling is light and predictable, thanks in part to the bike's manageable wet weight of around 175 kilograms and its slim profile. Now let's talk brakes. The front uses a single 298mm disc with a twin-piston caliper, and the rear sticks to a classic 150mm drum brake. It's not cutting edge, and no, you don't get ABS, which might be a turn-off for some. But again, this bike isn't pretending to be a high-tech commuter. It's bare bones in the best way, just you, the machine, and the road. Moving on to the design, and let's be real, this is where the SR400 really shines. The 2025 model continues with that unmistakable retro styling. You've got the teardrop fuel tank, polished chrome fenders, and round headlamp, all of which give off serious 70s vibes. The spoked wheels, flat seat, and minimalist side covers are a nod to its roots. It's clean, timeless, and just plain cool. There are a couple of new colorways this year, including a deep forest green and a sleek matte graphite, and the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Yamaha: tight fit and finish, solid switchgear, and components that feel like they'll last forever. On the ergonomic side, the upright seating position is comfortable, the bars are wide, and the seat height, sitting at around 790mm, makes it accessible for a broad range of riders. Whether you're tall or on the shorter side, this bike doesn't feel intimidating at all. Fuel economy is another big plus. With a 12-liter tank and real-world mileage pushing around 30 to 35 kilometers per liter, the SR400 is extremely frugal. You're looking at over 350 kilometers of range on a single tank without trying too hard, perfect for those who want to spend more time riding and less time fueling up. Now, what about the price? In 2025, the Yamaha SR400 comes in at around $6,200, depending on your region and any dealership fees. It's not the cheapest 400 cubic centimeters bike out there, but you're paying for something that's built with care and has an identity. And that's something you don't often get at this price point. Let's be clear though, the SR400 isn't for everyone. If you're looking for a tech-loaded ride with rider aids, TFT displays, and aggressive performance, you'll want to look elsewhere. But if what you want is a bike with soul, a machine that strips away the clutter and delivers a tactile, mechanical experience, this could be your perfect match. One unique selling point? The SR400 is probably one of the last true retro singles in production. Most modern bikes that look retro are filled with electronics and don't feel quite as raw. But this? This is the real deal. It's a spiritual successor to the bikes our parents might have ridden, and it hasn't lost that essence. To sum it up, the 2025 Yamaha SR400 is all about character. It's simple, it's beautiful, and it invites you to slow down and enjoy the ride. It's not trying to compete with the latest naked sports bike or high-performance twin. It knows what it is, and that honesty is what makes it stand out. So, who's the SR400 really for? It's for the purists. The riders who appreciate mechanics over menus. The ones who want their bikes to feel alive, not automated. And for those riders, the SR400 delivers something few bikes can: a pure, analog riding experience in a world full of digital distractions. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, would you ride a kickstart-only retro thumper in 2025? Or is this a bike better left in the history books? Thanks for watching Bike Beat, and until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the rubber side down.